Today I'm going to be treating simple equation, solving simple equation. So I welcome you to Bright Mind. I'm going to tutor you on simple equation today. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. First of all, we have to deal with what is simple equation. A simple equation typically refers to a basic algebraic equation involving one variable. It is simple because it involves straightforward operation and can be solved using basic algebraic methods such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So I believe this is self-explanatory because simple equation is very easy based on having one variable. And variable is an object that contains a value. You understand? So that's what variable is. Okay, so note when crossing number or item to the other side, the sign changes. Now we'll get to this later in this course because when we're solving, when you're crossing a number or items to the other side, what's going to split the left hand side from the right hand side is going to be equals to. So when you're crossing a value or item from the right hand side to the left hand side, the sign changes. So this is trying to say if it's plus that you're moving to the other side, it becomes minus. If it's minus, it becomes plus. So that's basically what it's saying. So let's move to the next slide. Alright, so we have an example right here. Solve 2x is equals to 8. We have to find x. Now let's move to the solution. Now 2x is equals to 8. We need to note that in this equation we are looking for an unknown variable which is x. To solve it, we have to divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 2. So we divide both sides by what? 2. By dividing by 2, we get our answer should be what? 4. So that's self-explanatory. Moving on to the next slide. For the next slide, we have something like this. 3y plus 5 is equals to 17. Find y. Now, we have two methods in solving this. We use balancing method, whereby we subtract 5 from both sides. So for balancing method, we do the opposite of the value without the variable to both sides. So the value without the variable here is 5. So we subtract 5 from both sides because we are doing the opposite. So the opposite of plus is what? Minus. So we subtract it from both sides. Now in doing so, we have 3y plus 5 minus 5 is equals to 17 minus 5. So we have 3y is equals to 12. Then divide both sides by the coefficient of y. We get 3y over 3. Then 12 over 3. We get y is equals to 4. Now the collecting like terms. So to solve this, we have to collect like terms. Collecting like terms in the sense that we move values that are similar, that have same attributes to one side and the other to the other side. So in other words, you keep the variable in the left hand side or right hand side. You just keep the variable on one side, then move the value that doesn't have a variable to the other side. So 3y plus 5 is equals to 17. Now the variable contains is 3y, then the normal value is plus 5. So we move plus 5 to the other side. Now if you remember in the first slide, I said when you are crossing, the sign changes. So immediately I'm moving this 5 to the other side, the sign changes to what? Minus. So we have 3y is equals to 17 minus y. So when you subtract, we have 3y is equals to 12. Then divide both sides by the coefficient of 5 of y, sorry. Then we get 3y over 3 is equals to 12 over 3. Then y will be equals to 4. So these are the two methods in which we can solve simple equation. That will be all for today. So thanks for watching.